gonna go ahead, lock it in, Fizz for Faker in the mid lane. Not one we've seen from him in quite some time, but he's gonna bring it back. He's trying to make a
time of 4. One has priority in this lane. That's mid lane.
That's gonna be Jump the Waters coming down, flash away from one. Gets locked up, Stand United, there, and Huni gets the taunt, that's first blood. Going over to SKT, but now Smeb arrives on the backside of the TP. Huni flashing up, but he takes so much damage, and he will fall. His score is able to answer one right back.
Back into week 6 when we saw this matchup twice.
Jump the Waters, Stand United coming through, Peanut jumps up the wall, they lock down on. They'll take him out, Peanut going into the resonating strike, comes up with a second kill here for SK Telecom. Still quite a win, not getting locked down by that cocoon. Way to safety, but Wolf gets locked down by the Netherground. Ashiero comes through, locks him in. Mana getting hit up by the Jump the Waters, but there's no way for SKT to try to pile in and finish him off. Stuck comes Telecom cancel. Big shock blast lands it on the bank. He goes low, flash Fem won't find it with it to the sky. Now he's picking up the turret. Faker flashing away, finds a fadeaway kill. Can he make it out with his life? Dashes back in, one low on mana. The volley from the Ash could be Faker. He goes back in, wants the kill, won't find it. The heal from there from death keeps him alive. Do they really want to put him with this?
Ash cannot get here, remember.
Faker coming in, dashes forward, Jump the Waters comes down, they get caught as well. With the chain of corruption for the Zonius will negate it all, but won't be able to make it out to the side. Knows this, knows out that unleashed power, trying to trade something back with just the Zonia's hourglass. Barely knocking Peanut down to half HP.
Paul's known for his aggression, but the timing was poor. Ash was in the ball.
Peanut walking in, dashes away, takes the shot glass, Stand United. The Netherground blocks the man and he goes down. No Shen to arrive in time, getting rid of that Summer Spell. Meanwhile, Death
is a very realistic one for this. Getting stacks is important, as he doesn't know.
Oh, you're gonna get locked down, straight into the Asher. Yet again, the chase CC from KT, looking fantastic. He still has not gone down. The Wild Growth keeping him alive and far. Goes into that Zonia's hourglass, but Faker is right on top of him. Takes it out, going into the back line, trying to finish off Mana. He's able to get it. Now looking for Smeb. He flashes over the wall towards the Croak, but Faker, hot on his heels, goes over with a playful trick to try to finish off the chase. Will get traded back as PT starts to kite with depth. Won't be able to do so. Gets locked up, gets taken down. That's 3 kills over to SKT, only losing the Fizz.
That's what we're waiting to see what their ultimate objective is. The inner turret they've to some degree prepped earlier is the big objective.
Well, Asher comes down, they find Wolf, they lock him in with the cocoon as well, and he gets taken out by that shock blast from Smeb. Starting things off for KT. He's gonna go ahead and completes the channel. Bond getting locked in, has the Zonius to deny. And Jump the Waters coming through, but the taunt is perfectly timed by Huni. They lock him in, Faker finds the kill, but he gets taken out, and Huni falls as well. 2 being traded back here for KT, only losing the Cinder thus far. And Smeb lands a shock blast yet again, gets rid of Bang. 4 kills on the board. We'll be able to find 5. We're not gonna find a flash forward here. In on the Faker, the Wild Growth comes down. He's barely alive, but he finally falls. Can't stay up. Huni comes in with that Stand United, dashes forward, gets a lockdown on the score, but nobody else is there. He's just isolating himself and has to flash.
Oh, see no Mercury treads and wonder how that didn't
register.
Ashiero
comes through, Peanut dashes straight into it, gets locked down by the Scat of the Week. Time taken out yet, the Wild Growth keeps him alive, Faker to the backside, gets rid of Mana, the kick comes through, knocks up Depth, and he has to heal himself to get him out to safety. Faker coming up with the double, finishes off Pawn as he comes out of the Zonias. Now they're chasing it. They're looking for the Ash, looking for that Alpaca. If they can find him, Faker goes through. Get that Blade of the Rune King here, coming in to try to delay him, but there's just nothing that Depth can really do, and he's still getting chased on. The Polymorph comes out, the Sonic Wave finishes, but it doesn't matter. He still gets taken out, the delayed triple kill coming through for the Fizz. SKT perfectly set up for the Baron.
Big mistake on a turn.
Smeb nearby as well, Baron down below half HP, gonna poke out where he can, gets a nice little hit in on the Bang. Redemption comes through, they won't be able to find it, Jump the Waters back up, gets rid of Smeb, mid to the skies. Takes him out now, score. Can he be the hero? Dodges out on the taunt, comes down from the repel into the pit, does finish off Peanut, making this a bit of a 50-50. Tosses out the smite, won't find it, just not low enough. And this could just get finished off by SKT. Looks like that is going to be the case. Baron over to SK Telecom.
QSS and basically kill Fizz or fail as Smeb face checks Faker.
We're talking about the Fizz. Smeb taking so much damage. Smeb comes down, pops him back up. Landing in onto Huni, but Smeb trying to kite his way out of this one. Rolsters comes in, pops him up, he goes down, and Peanut finds the kill of Depth on the other side of the fight. Inside the movement, gets taken down by Bang. Double kill, goes over to him and scores, just tries to follow up with one, but KT Rolster are dropping like flies. Pawn, the only one alive, all on his lonesome in the middle.
Exit route, the game
They
will
go for the
probably
finish.
end in this particular spot. SKT, they had the options, they waited for their time, and their time is now.
Yeah, Huni keeping him blocked in the first Nexus turret, goes down. SKT, they're gonna go ahead and complete it right here. Game number 1. Rocky at the start, but they fire back. There's superior team fighting coming out on top yet again. And SKT start off this best of 5, the spring final 1-0.
And this is an easy one to tell your friends about if they missed game 1. First of all, tell them to watch the VOD. But second of all, KT drafted for the early game, the pushing lanes, and in general did exactly what they needed to. But we got to 35 minutes. We saw a single mistake, and you don't get to make mistakes when you have a comp like KT's. Smeb face-checked Faker. No amount of friendlies from KT could change him going down, and then Deft was stuck in the middle. Then the rest of the members were inevitably going to fall, and that sort of mistake at 35 minutes against SKT's comp can only lead to one result. First game goes to SK Telecom, and I checked my script here and remember that we had 2 best of 3s that went the same way. Game 1 SKT, Game 2 KT, Game
is.
It had to be Twitch or Kog'Maw. That's exactly what they set up for with double support. And Bang has risen into bot. He's rushing, he's not going for a scuttle crab. He wants a quick first blood.
Going straight in through that tri-brush. Has not been spotted yet. Flash forward, Wolf gets the slow. Can they follow up the Sonic Wave? Flashes it, locks him down with the Tempest and comes up with first blood. SKT put it on the board in 3 minutes.
And I couldn't mention it because it's on the return. It's fun peanut meat.
Brings down the 2v2 up here in the top lane. It's going to be the hook shot and they lock him down. Ultimatum comes out from Huni as well as they finish off the Graves. Resonating Strike takes him out with Smith. 1 hit from finding a kill of his own. Will be able to finish off that Camille and mid lane. Getting locked down here by Pawn. Flashes away. 1 more hit would do it from Pawn.
Ramifications that may not have the chance to here as it's coming up with Ash Arrow.
Pawn dashing in, gets a lockdown onto Faker, only down to half HP, and that's going to be the Ash Arrow coming through. Mana gets a silence, and Faker will fall. Deft picks up the kill, making it a 2 for 2. And barely
will teleport and play the side lane. As Deft's going to just walk up to Bang.
Yeah, finds him. Ash Arrow knows that it's down, but now Mana coming in from the sidelines. The grass gets thrown out, but it's interrupted here. Tries to kite back the arrival of Faker. A little bit too late to get the tag in onto the kill. Won't be able to find that for himself. He goes a wild throw using. Going out. KT have to exit. Score dashing backward. The flash forward from Bang. Out for blood.
What's the flash from Deft? He's got no flash now.
That's going to be the Ash Arrow coming in. Sonic Wave connects. They kick him back in, and Deft is dead to rights. Gets picked up by Huni. The 4th kill is thrown on the board for SK Telecom. They look for Mata. Unable to find it, but they'll be happy with finishing off the Ash Arrow. They go back in. Actually, the Tether locks him down. The Monster Q has the Nethergrass trying to kill Peanut with the Wild Growth. Keeps him alive, and the shields come out from both the Karma and the Lulu. That has to be annoying. Hit your
One person is moving at Mark 10 on the side of KT, and everybody
coming in. Doesn't get the red bump. There's another ultimatum. Stop the score from going over the wall. The rest of the team piles in. They take him out. Another kill over to Peanut. 3-0-2 on the Lee Sin. He's looking for that 11. Oh, flash forward. It's going to be the Nethergrass down onto Bang. He's coming out. Ash Arrow layered in. He's still alive. The Wild Growth keeps him up through everything. Wolf going forward. Gets the polymorph in onto Mana, and he's going to fall with just 1 more shot. Meanwhile, Bang might just go down, but the heal is there. He's kiting back. Smeb getting locked down. Meanwhile, the other side of the fight, Pawn finds the kill in onto Huni, but Smeb dies in the end, and Bang, the target that they were all looking for, does not fall. It's a 2 for 1 in SKT's favor.
They thought it was finally their moment. They couldn't see a Lulu. They couldn't see a Karma. They knew where Karma was.
Looking for
small golems to the CS is going to acquire.
Bang coming in. They're looking for Smeb. Look at that ultimatum coming through. Locked in. Tries to trigger one back on the Bang. Gets a lot of damage in, but it's not going to be enough. He gets taken out, but meanwhile, back towards that mid lane, right by the Raptor camp, Wolf, he gets picked off. Ash Arrow with Bang sneaks up at the moment, tosses out here, in on the depth. Arrow plays the team, the arrow is available. Bang getting jumped on. Shields come through to keep him alive, and Peanut gets the kick in on the Pawn. He has a tether down, but it doesn't matter. They chase him, and they take him out. Bang picking up the kill for himself, now 10-4 on the board for SKT. Not at all what KT wanted from that exchange.
So decisive.
The TP is coming in on the backside. You can see it's going to be Huni joining in the fight. Immediately gets locked down by that Nethergrass. Neptune barely going to clip him. He stays alive. The Wild Growth keeps him popped up. Has the shield from the pass, but he will go down. And Smeb kills him with a grand challenge, dashing in, looking for more. Finishes off Faker. So far, it's 2 kills on the side of SKT as they go down for 3 of KT. They follow up, looking for more. They get Pawn. They want score. They want the ace. And Bang is going to make it happen. There we go. No, this takeaway by the Lee Sin. Peanut with the triple kill. 6-0-5.
There for Smeb. The threat is not there from the LeBlanc either. And the shield comp has worked a treat. There's no options here. for KT. The Ash Arrow will be instantly cleansed.
Oh, and Huni, he's winning the exchange here. Post not going to connect. Just finishes him off with the Q-Pop. The Trinity Force, so much damage coming through. Takes him out, Smep getting executed. Huni finally finding solace for those plays back in Worlds in 2015. Peanut going in, Wild Growth, the shields, the redemption, not going to be in time. He does fall as Pawn picks up the kill, but now this inhibitor has been exposed, and the members of KT are falling to the wayside. Score going down, Deft firing away as best as he can, but the double kill is there from Bang. They take him out, and they'll get the inhibitor, and SKT, 4 members dead, are poised to go to match point.
In every single lane, KT is losing. SKT will end the game here. No wave clear left. As you say, regards to 2015, sent by Huni. It does not matter a single iota on this day. SKT brought the new stuff. We thought it would be KT with the new tech. Welcome SKT to the new tech club. They go up 2-0, and suddenly they'll tell me about have a pretty short night, Achilles, because the reverse sweep, it'd be the stuff of dreams, but it's not looking likely with SKT. 2-0 up and in full control.
Smiles and a sigh of relief there from Huni on the faces of SK Telecom overall as we pan through the booth. 1 win away. A 5th finals victory here in Korea as SK Telecom T1. This would staple them as the #1 team in the world, as the team going to represent Korea at MSI.
KT forced Samsung into playing reactive, and Samsung had nothing. We fast forward to the grand final. KT are the ones that have to adapt their ban phase in game 2 on the blue side once again, and they still come up wanting. They are second to SKT, who had the strategy to counter the strategy. Feels like you're playing sustained
from the ebb and flow.
No, but we're back to 2015. What works against LeBlanc? Karma, shields, yep. The Lulu works as well, so we asked.
They want to go for this. They're going to force out the double TP from both these top laners. Likely just going to be the cancels, perhaps. Yeah, both will go ahead and cancel on their own as Deft just takes more damage. Peanut looking for that end of the line. Have to weave it around the bottom side of that tower, but now Faker going to be answering with a TP of his own. Mana going low, gets taken out as Wolf finds the first blood. The turret shots come through. He will die. Now Peanut in no man's land, desperately trying to get in range of Deft to finish him off. Flashes in, will go down, but Bang scoops up the kill. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, Faker flashing in, gets the solo kill onto... Kind of brings it all together, but a double kill over to the Ashe. Definitely gonna hurt Pawn. Goes in onto Faker. It's that chain. Faker's still safe. End of the line procced. Pawn gets chunked out quite a bit. Still will be all right now. Going to be hunting Monster coming through. Tether not connecting in onto the Lulu. They find Wolf. They lock him down and score. He's wrapping around. Gets a leap in over the wall. Chain not going to connect in from Pawn. And Peanut is just firing off the sidelines. Nice bubble. Stops up the Rengar, but he lands that full charge polo. Locks down the Nami. And he will fall. 0 summoner spell still available for Wolf. This has not happened here. Well, in the mid lane, smoke screen thrown down, Pawn going low, flash forward into the collateral damage, and Peanut puts another one on the board here for SK Telecom. Playing a little bit too far forward there, and Mana's collapsing in as well. Monster Cube not going to connect with it, throws down that tether, cutaway, interrupts them for a period of time, but they still get the Lulu in the end. Chain comes through, locks up Wolf. Ash Arrow comes down as well. They jump in, a double kill over to score, but Peanut is able to take out the Rengar. Now Huni is arriving off that TP. Bev falling very closely behind the chains, connect the shock blast hit. The heal comes out for Bang. Keeps the Gragas alive, and SK.
In the early game before they're shorter. Was well timed from KT Rolsters.
And again, really far forward, taking so much damage, and he's just going to get melted out. Now Faker coming in with a TP of his own, slows up Mana. Do they want to go in for the dive?
Worries about damage fall off when they have both Peanut and Bang doing well.
Mana pushing in, finds Wolf, but doesn't know that the rest of SKT is waiting here. Or jumps in, looking for Bang, takes him low, but he's still fighting back, firing off with a spray and pray, and that is going to be the collateral damage, finding the snipe, getting rid of Score. They chase in, they lock down Mana, a double kill over to Peanut on the grave. Faker has to kite back around the Raptor pit to try to keep that turtle alive, but SKT in the meantime, the rest of them on the hunt for depth. He's up against the wall, the smoke screen to slow him out, end of the line coming through. He gets taken out, the delayed triple kill going over to the graves. Fire back KT, able to pick up that turret in mid. They're looking for a kill onto Faker. No wild growth available, no flash. He's trying to make it in to get to safety. Won't be able to do so, but now Bang says, all right, I'll just open up on the Jace, who's low on mana. One more hit might just do it.
Kill onto Faker, who overstayed with no ult. Pawn has been hunted down 3 times already.
Oh, they pin him into the turret. Collateral damage comes down. The barrel from Huni downtown. The fadeaway explosion takes about half. Faker getting pinched in by bottom. The rest of the team is here. Tidal wave coming through. They won't get the pop-up. Draws down on the Peanut, just trying to keep himself alive, and it's not going to happen. Peanut puts another one on the board. 6, 1, and 4 now. Witness Graves flashing in. End of the line comes down. Collateral damage. Connects in on the depth, but it's not going to do it up.
He's not done.
But he's not done yet. The Ash Arrow coming through.
Peanut's a monster.
Nowhere to go. Takes him out another one. 7, 1, and 4. The double TPs from Smeb and Pawn arriving. But honestly, they might have just sent themselves to their own death. Score. Jumps in. Flashes away, trying to keep himself alive. The cast not going to connect in from Hooney as he tries to tank up in the front line, tries to stop KT from going in any further, but they find the bubble, they chunk him out, the cast explodes, they work them down, and KT are just being bled out underneath their own turret.
Bang!
Now finally arriving,
all lining up.
himself, a triple kill, but Peanut takes the first one, the spray and pray comes through, his bang picks up the assist. Smeb, nowhere to go, running up the lane, just to his inevitable death, will go down. They hand this one over to the Twitch, and pretty much all the hopes of KT Rolster have gone out the window.
A delay.
They cut him off as he cuts up into the enemy jungle. Tidal wave comes down, they pop him up in the air, slowed up by that flame coming through from Bang. A couple more shots to take him out. He's gonna go down, even with the potion sticking through. Oh.
Unless.
Oh. All right.
17 HP.
All right, well, one more hit will do it. And there he goes. Now he's a little anticlimactic. Coming out, Score and Smeb are nearby. Ash Arrow available here from Death. Hasn't tossed it out yet. It's 3,000 HP in on the Baron. Mana getting shoved down. Faker doing so much damage with the help of Peanut. Calls out the redemption. Now turning it on to Score, trying to pop him. In stealth, they are able to find him, and Hooney gets the kill. Now back over to the Baron. Take a miracle still here for Smeb, but already uses the shock blast, so Baron just goes over to SKT to low. They want to continue that chase it. Meanwhile, Faker in the mid lane. Gets tethered down by Embodic. Some flies leads for the moment. The Wild Growth doing quite a lot of work. Collateral damage to the sidelines, jumps him down, and Bang arrives, and now they're going to go ahead and turn this fight completely on its head. Flash over the wall from Bang, into the blade of the Rune King, comes up with another kill as they take out Pawn for the 7th time this game. 3 kills, yet again on the board for SKT. Baron empowered minions coming.
Break, trying to break the base in the bot lane, and all Score can do is watch.
Bang picking up that red buff, and goes in, jumps on top of him. Redemption coming down, he gets popped up in time, and Pawn locked up by the bubble, tries to juke his way out, might still go down in the exchange. They find one in onto Bang. They trade back for depth, an exchange of 80 carries, and Smeb, he's just going to get taxed onto the end of it as Peanut takes him out with a double kill.
Peanut takes down his former brother.
And connected by the shock blast or the enchanted crystalline arrow. Smeb dashes in, gets a bit damage. Now onto Peanut. He now needs to exit. Yep, Bang just firing away with the spray and pray. A couple more shots would take him out if they can get him range. They speed him up, and that's going to be it. The chase goes down. A lot of the wave clear of KT taken away. Now they just keep chipping out at this mid turret.
Bang just wants to pad the KDA. Again, hoping for some MVPs, like you say. If Peanut wins the MVP here, he will be the MVP of the playoffs.
This is true desperation. The TP in from Pawn just to try to kill Bang. Flashes over the wall.
Just to be clear, this is not desperation. This is just wanting to get some KDA. He wants a single kill this Pawn.
All right, well, I don't even know if he's going to get it. Chain comes down. Meanwhile, the base is crumbling. They get rid of Depth. Pawn going low. One more hit would take him out, but SK Telecom in the meantime, they've done it. Less than 30 minutes on the clock. They take down the Nexus. They take down KT Rolster. They put another championship title on their belt. And SKT G1 will be going to MSI.
Welcome to your new world overload. Same as the last overlords is SK Telecom T1. They changed some things up. Prophet, Peanut, Hooney, Sky on the bench, of course. The squad changes face, but Faker remains the same. So does their coach, Coma. And you can hear their cheers. We should let them shout because they deserve it.
They really do. Coma, Rapid Star in the booth. Seeing right through the machinations of KT. And Hooney winning another split, this time his first in Korea.
Manner of it certainly will leave a lot of people disappointed. We were treated to 2 great 3-game series in week 6 of the LCK. Mada on your screen, one of the frustrated members, but this moment is all about SKT. Peanut is the only one to become a returning LCK champion. 2 splits in a row on 2 different squads. It has never been done before. And SKT will party long into the night, well-deserved, retool, go to Brazil and come in just an amazingly large focus.
There you go, the crowd absolutely erupting behind us as SKT takes to the stage to claim their trophy. At a grasp for a little while, they go ahead and reclaim it here today. A very concise, almost easy 3-0, you would really have to say. Game one, the only time that they were struggling.
Only one team ever gets to sit on the throne.